welcome to my channel. I just wanted to go ahead and show you how I make my marinade, which is your fritters. I will add some herring, and don't know if you can see it. I have my herring right here. It's already chopped up. I cooked it, removed some of the salt, and then went ahead and chopped it into small pieces. Right here I have a half of cup of water, and to my half a cup of water I'm going to use my chicken base. Like I told you guys, I get it from Restaurant Depot. I'm just using a little bit, okay? So if you have your Maggi, you could use it. You could use your seasoning salt, your adobo, whatever seasoning you like. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of put this in here like this, dissolving it into my liquid before I go ahead and put it into my, okay? So it's already nice and dissolved. And to that, I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper. And you want to go ahead and give it a taste. It is good. It has a nice flavor. So what I'm going to do is just add just a little bit of salt, keeping in mind that my ippies has a lot of flavor in it, so I don't want to put too much salt. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm just adding a pinch, 2 pinches of salt to it. That's it. 2 pinches of salt. Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and stir it up again, because now it's perfect. Okay? Now what I will go ahead and do is add, this is 1 cup of flour. And as you see, I try to use organic products as much as possible. So I'm going to add 1 cup, of flour. Okay. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and give it a mix. And then to this, before I even add anything else, I'm going to take some of my ippies, maybe about this much. I'm going to add it to my liquid, and I'm going to dissolve, because I want to be able to taste it just to make sure our salt content is perfect. Let me taste it. That tastes so good, guys. Very, very, very delicious. Now I will add, if you notice, I have a little bit of Scotch bonnet chopped up real nice and small. I have some thyme. I have some onions, parsley, and garlic. You can go ahead and put in your other, vegetables, like your bell peppers if you like. But my ippies have bell peppers in it, so I don't want too much bell peppers. Okay? And then you do go ahead and put your herring in. Before I add the water, I like to, move it around just to see if I have enough herring, because I might not use the whole thing. Yeah, I will use the whole thing. And this was 2 pieces of filet herring. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is add my liquid to my, make sure you get all this good seasoning. And I'm going to mix everything together. And if I need a little bit more water, I'm gonna go ahead and add it, which is not a big deal. And as from the look of it, I will need just a little bit of water. Let me go get another half a cup. So I don't add in a little bit at a time, because we definitely do not want this to be too mushy or too liquidy. And you simply just mix this up. Okay. Just add. And it's looking good to me. I don't want it too liquidy. This is perfect for me. This is the consistency I like. And the only other thing I will add, I'm gonna add my cayenne pepper, just a little bit, so I can get just a little bit more heat. That should be perfect. And if you notice, I'm not adding any more salt, because our chicken base has salt in it. I did add a little bit of salt, and plus my earpiece has adobo in there, and I also have seasoning salt in here, so I have enough salt going on. Everything nice and balanced. So what I'm gonna do, put my oil on the stove, let it come up to a high temperature, then I'll come back and show you what I do. All right, guys, I hope you can see this. I hope my oil is hot enough. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in like this. And the thing is, you can make these as big or as small as you like. Okay, go ahead and drop it in and keep them apart from each other. And then you're gonna cook them, because I'm using a small pot because I didn't want to waste my oil, too much oil. So I'm gonna make 3 at a time. Okay, 3 at a time. So what you can go ahead and clean this out. Okay, so I'm gonna let those cook. Once they get golden brown, I'm gonna go ahead and flip them, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, they should be ready for flipping. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this one and see what it looks like. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the rest of them, or the other 2, and we're gonna let that cook. Guys, they're looking delicious. And this particular recipe, you can leave the herring out, or you can go ahead and use saltfish, or you could just go ahead and do it plain and just add a little bit more vegetables to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them, then I'll come back and show you how they look. All right, guys, here is the final product. It's looking delicious. I do have some onion pickles here on the side. It is delicious and tasty, guys. I had one. Everything is nicely balanced. The salt is perfect, perfect, perfect. Until next time, guys, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.